Peter Santo here for this week's episode as we flash back to Wednesday for Raider baseball. This team would have to quickly forget their tough loss to Framingham earlier and focus on their divisional rivals, the Natick Redhawks. Here at Sprague, Wellesley would have 2 more left to their season and now have to win both games to earn a tourney berth. No pressure or anything. Bottom first, Wellesley strikes first. Jackson Posnick on second until Henry Weicker drives it to center field, bringing home Posnick and helping out his own cause at the same time. And we've got a 1-0 Wellesley lead already. But after tying it 1-1 in the second, Natick then goes on to take the lead in the third, thanks to Kennedy Wilson's RBI single. The Redhawks then go on to extend their lead to 3-1 in the fourth, and the Redhawks get a ton of help from their starting pitcher Mark Soma, who has been lights out through these first 4 innings. Until Soma hits a brick wall here in the fifth, as the momentum of the game changes, and it changes fast. Bases loaded here with Raiders, now down 3-2. Jack Wiesel ropes a 2-run double that gives Wellesley back the lead once again. It's now 4-3, but Wellesley is just getting started in this game-changing bottom fifth. So now it's 6-3, new pitcher in for Natick, but with runners at the corners, Rick White doesn't do much better here, as White quickly gives up another run when Brad Marchetti's RBI single pushes it to 7-3, the 6th Raider run in this inning alone. So in this fifth that just won't end for the Redhawks, we've got the 3rd Natick pitcher of this inning on the mound now, but Adam Mooney can't field this Teddy Goss grounder at short. Everyone's safe, and it's 9-3. Natick goes back-to-back with costly mistakes as this wild pitch gets by the catcher, and Jack Tishman crosses home plate on the error. And so when all is said and done, Natick, after leading 3-1, now are losing big time, 10-3. Top 6, Redhawks have runners on the corners thanks to Sean Gorman's laser shot to left, and Natick looks to put together one epic comeback down here by 7 runs and 2 out. Jared Abruzzi's bloop infield single deflects off Isaac Weicher's glove just enough to allow Jacob Stone to score from third, but it's still a 10-4 deficit for Natick. Charlie Hitch would then pitch a very quick top 7th and strikes out Jacob Stone for the last out of this game, as the Raiders really needed this victory, and even though they found themselves down early, Wellesley did not give up. A 9-run fifth would definitely change the offensive momentum for sure, and the Raiders never gave up that big lead in the end either. Finally, here would be a 10-4 win over Natick, but even more importantly, Raiders would crush Medfield on Friday and fight to earn that tourney spot in the MIAA. Fast forward to Friday for girls softball. It's been an up and down battle for this Raider team as they have fought hard for their own postseason goals. But unfortunately, like the last few seasons before, the Raiders play in a very tough division. And so even though they made a great run, pulling out a few outstanding extra inning wins in the process, today's game against the Brockton Boxers would sadly be the final one played at Lee Field. Looking to close out their season on a high note with a win, the Raiders would have senior Olivia Hunter on the mound. And with it being her last high school game ever, Hunter makes it count. So, as Olivia Hunter takes care of business by way of the K, the Raiders on offense have a runner on second here in this bottom third. Julia Pearl at the plate, bloops it to shallow center, and that is more than enough to drive in Ellie Kinney for the RBI single, and it's a 1-0 Wellesley advantage. Raiders would carry that 1-0 lead deeper into this game, as solid, consistent defense would back up Hunter's fantastic day on the mound, with Brockton continuing to be frustrated as they strand runners in scoring position multiple times, and come away with nada. But top 6, Boxers have a runner on second and score an unearned run here as Jessica Haar makes a nice play, but the throw from third sails too high and past Julia Pearl at first. So that error brings home Cassie Holmgren and we are tied at 1-1. Still in this 6th, Boxers have the go-ahead run standing at third, Olivia Haas at the plate, and it's a head-scratcher here as the runner tries to score on this wild pitch, and it's not even close. So now it's 2 out, nobody on base, and Olivia Haas still at bat, but not for long as Haas gets caught looking on yet another Hunter strikeout, and the Raiders get out of this jam, tied at 1-1. That tie wouldn't last long at all either, when Olivia Hunter starts things off in the bottom of the 6th with a leadoff single. Then Kaylee Mitchell in as a pinch runner, but now at third, Mitchell gets caught as the grounder goes right to Alexa Day, who tags out Mitchell. And that's a very tough second out of this inning to take, as a possible Raider rally now doesn't look too promising. But not so fast. Remember, Sarah Farnsworth was safe at first on that grounder, so the next batter, Sam Simon, just smokes the ball and Farnsworth comes all the way from first. And Sam Simon's go-ahead RBI double is just huge. And the clutch hitting continues here, as Jessica Haar connects on the first pitch she sees, and quickly switches places with Simon on second base for her own RBI double. And just like that, with 2 outs, it's 3-1 Raiders. Brockton now at bat with their last 3 outs. Samantha Gustin leads off this 7th and drives it deep, all the way to the fence, and tries to stretch it into a triple. But a quick response by Ellie Kinney, and an even better cutoff throw by Sam Simon, give Jessica Haar plenty of time to wait at third and tag out Gustin for the first out of the inning. Again, not even close. Elizabeth LeBlue can't lay off the high heat by Hunter and goes down swinging. And it's the same story for Jillian Hand as well. And that would be the game, as the Raiders would officially close out this season in a strong way, beating Brockton by the final score 3-1. Olivia Hunter had an outstanding game on the mound, pitching a complete game to go along with 12 strikeouts. This team has a lot of young players who can definitely make an impact next season as well. The 4 seniors, Olivia Hunter, Liza Lester, Jessica Haar, and Elizabeth Heffernan, who played their very last game as a Raider, will be missed for sure. But now, these Raiders can enjoy a solid team win, hoping for many more next season. That does it for another exciting spring season of Wellesley sports. Stay right here with Wellesley Media as we get you the coverage you need to catch up on all Raider sports, as Raider baseball, boys and girls lacrosse look for a long tourney run. Check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org, our YouTube and Facebook pages at Wellesley Public Media, and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.